Hey there. This is gonna be the first video for the Rely on Yourself YouTube channel. Kind of, I guess the premiere episode or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. And I think I'm also gonna share this to my normal timeline of on Facebook and all that for family to see. I suppose might as well get it out of the way. But today is Sunday, October 12th, 2025. Um, all my family, they already know what today is probably. Um, Today's been 10 years since my dad, Mark Hughes, passed away. Um, so I just wanted to talk about him for a minute. And talk about what I hope can be his, I guess, legacy, for lack of a better word. What that can be. Man, I miss him. Never goes away, you just kind of learn to suck it up, I guess. And kind of find some peace with, all right, every day that it takes to miss him is going to make that day I get to see him again even more glorious. AC just kicked on him. Apologize if you can hear it. I'm using a microphone. Hopefully it drowns it out or focuses the audio a little bit. But anyway. But man, there's been so many times in the past 10 years that I've wished I could ask him what to do, just what he thinks about stuff. There's the world's kind of been crazy the last 10 years, so in a sense, it's like Lord knows what he would have been thinking about just this state of affairs in the world. He's he's lucky he doesn't have to deal with this crap, but we do. But I'm sure he's looking down and rooting for us, rooting for good to prevail. But anyway, when I think about the most valuable thing he taught me in Isaac, if I had to pinpoint one thing, it would be to just how to do something for ourselves instead of relying on other people. And I know you can't do life without other people. That's just part of it. Everybody needs a support system, but we've outsourced so much of life's needs that there's some you'd be sitting on the couch eating a bag of Cheetos or something, and you're just like, dude, what am I doing? And I know I've certainly felt that way before, and I think a lot of younger people today feel that way and need some help and direction in their life. And I think the answer to a lot of that is, just find one single thing that you can do for yourself that you didn't yesterday. Do it the best you can. Understand that you're going to mess up and learn from it. Do it better next time. And, that can look like a lot of things. It could be cooking yourself a meal. It could be changing your oil in your car. It could be putting together something you got from IKEA instead of asking your father to, or your father-in-law, or whatever the deal is. Um, it can be as little as it needs to be. You know, um, and then you do that one thing, do it enough to where you do it well. And if you can do it well, then do it for someone else. You know, if you can look for people in your life where they're reaching out asking for help, and you can do that thing that you did for yourself for them, then you just change that person's life. Even if it's in something what you think is so minute, it can change their whole day. It can change their whole outlook. And if you really want to help them, teach them to do it themselves. Further, keep it going for the next person. Don't just do it. Be like, hey, man, I can show you how to do this if you want. And sometimes you don't have time for something that you can easily pay someone to do. It's not a one size fits all kind of thing. But it just depends on the person, and depends on what your needs are. And it's gonna sound kind of brutal, but how useless you feel. If you feel like you can't do jack squat for yourself, get up and make your bed. I know that's a typical Jordan Peterson thing to say, but it can be that small. It can be as big as changing the AC system in your car. But anyway, I think that's a lesson that is valuable to a lot of the young people today. I think it's a lesson that a lot of young people aren't getting taught, and I want to try to use that lesson from Dad and further it for other people, and hopefully make a difference in their life. And anyway, I just wanted to use today to tell you about that. And I'm working on a book called Rely on Yourself, dedicated to Dad. Originally I wanted it out today, but there's been so much stuff going on. Not to make any excuses, it should have been done, but today can be a good start point. Looking to have that out by the end of the year, early next year. And like I mentioned, this is the first video on the YouTube channel for it, and I'm also going to put it on my personal one. And there's going to be more videos about how to take that concept and apply it in multiple different situations. From something extremely simple to something extremely ridiculous. But a lot of it will focus on financial coaching as well. If anyone's interested in getting coached up on their personal finances, I have my little calendar scheduling app all set up. I'll include that in the description below. I'll be doing that as well, and there'll be some content on YouTube based on that. But anyway, just wanted to have a moment to, I guess, set those things in motion. And if any of my family's watching today and thinking about Dad, I love you. It's can't wait to see him again. But just got to take a moment, remember him today, and I'm gonna make the most of today. You know, I can't just be sad all day. Gonna take today and make it a great day, and hopefully you'll see some other stuff on my personal Facebook about that as well, about making the day a good day. So anyway, I love y'all. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.